morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone and depending from where you're watching us from. This is Biafra Watchman TV. We are here once again to bring to you the gospel of redemption at your doorstep and to speak that bitter truth without fear or favor. If today is your first time of coming across our channel, subscribe, like our video, and share it to go viral. Without further ado, Ogwadana, when MK said they are coming. To the Yorubas, he said definitely they will make Tinubu the president of Nigeria. But by the time Tinubu will finished as the president of Nigeria, the Yoruba land will be gone. You know, the prophet of our time, all the things he has said have come to pass, except the restoration of Biafra, which must surely come to pass. There's a video I saw that they interviewed one Yoruba man. He was talking about the havoc and mayhem Fulanis are committing in Yoruba land, even when Tinubu is the president of Nigeria. Even when Tinubu is the president of Nigeria, he never stops them. The agenda still remains the agenda, which is what? The Islamization of Nigeria. To them, this is sacrosanct. To them, there's no going back. To them, is a task that must be what? Fulfilled at all costs. Why am I saying this thing? Let me read it out from Sahara Reporters. This one is Kogi. Kogi jihadists threaten Yoruba people for rejecting Sharia law. It is time to start preaching jihad in Yoruba land. You get a point. I read again. Kogi jihadists threaten Yoruba people for rejecting Sharia law. It's time to start preaching jihad in Yoruba land. You get a point. You get a point. You know, when we are talking about the restoration of Biafra and the need for us to be focused and fight for our freedom to achieve this sovereign state of Biafra fully, some people will think it's an avenue to make money or avenue to blackmail and slander people's name. You don't know what you're doing to yourself. Tinubu is the president of Nigeria, but look at Yoruba land. Now they are feeling it. They are feeling it. They're not even afraid that Tinubu is from Yoruba land. He's the commander-in-chief. They don't send down. They are penetrating them. Seriously, by the time he's complete, this is 4 years, at most 8 years, Yoruba land is gone. And if this power, definitely the power will move out back to them. They will do what? They will just, you know, if you're playing card, they will say, how did they normally say it? Pick two, hold on, continue, and check up. By the time Tinubu will be, will be done ruling Nigeria and they take over, the first card will be check up. That will be the first card they will throw, check up. Because now, Tinubu eyes remains on being the president of Nigeria. Why they themselves, they've gone silent, penetrating. Just look at even our Biafra land. Look at Southeast. Everywhere they are on rampage. Both buying and adopting. The political class are not saying anything. Politicians are not saying anything. By the time South will wake up, it will be very, very late. One thing about these guys is you see these Fulanis, they are very, very, very determined. The kind of determination these guys have, then, is top notch. Doing fully well that this their agenda will be somehow difficult, but look at their consistency, perseverance, endurance, they remain focused in achieving their dream, achieving their long-edged goal, which is to Islamize Nigeria. But look at we fighting for Biafra, fighting a just cause. Are we focused? Are we determined? Can we sacrifice as these Fulanis are sacrificing? When it comes to this, their purpose of Islamization, they would jettison all their distinct differences. What their foot soldier is saying is what the one inside government offices are saying. One focus, one goal, one mission. But look at us. Even when our existence is under threat, we are still misbehaving. It looks as if nothing is happening. People who will be spreading money on social media, throwing money on social media will be doing. People who will be blackmailing their fellow Igbos will be blackmailing. People who will be slandering names will be slandering names. We are doing as if that nothing is happening. Whereas a lot is happening. We are facing a serious threat of extinction. But Igbo man, what concerns us? Once you wake up, see food you eat, check your account, you see one or two change. We are okay. We better wake up now before it becomes too late. Because the way everything is going, they will cry hard, I know. Imagine how they entered Imo State, slaughter people. Some people were like, is it unknown gunmen? Is it Biafra Liberation Army? And people like us, we are saying the kind of buying these people buy our people looks exactly like Fulani style of buying. Now, what are we going to say about the one that happened in Ebonyi State and happened in Enugu State? Their governor have not said anything. The one of Ebonyi State is telling his citizen Ebonyi people not to revenge. That means the number one man, who is the chief security, have surrendered. He's telling them not to do like Simon Ekpa. That means they know that Simon Ekpa gets action. If you buy his people, he will command his men to buy them back. Say, may they not do amoro. Ask him, what is he going to do to make sure that the lives and properties of these Ebonyi people are secured? Nothing. His own is, I beg, one and not buy them all. Do you see what we are into? Do you see what we are into? We are talking about our freedom, which is our only hope. Biafra, which is our only hope. Some of us are using it for mockery. If we don't learn now, if we don't sit up now, if we think that everything is for money making, if we think that this Biafra struggle, that we will pursue it with business mentality, buying and selling mentality, we will wake up one morning, we will discover that up to 500 people don't they grant, they don't buy them. Look at Benue. Look at Benue. There is this proverb they said, look at Benue. Look at lower Benue. You enter, at the lower Benue is Ebonyi and the Enugu. Benue is gone. That middle belt is gone completely. They are in charge and they are expanding. They are not relenting, they are expanding. And we don't want to learn. You come, instead of you to focus. What are we going to do? Even now that we need, this is now is the time we need to work more for us to get recognition. But it's none of you guys' business. Some people believe that people who talks about Biafra on media. Their own is, what they focus on, what motivates them is the money they will get from the media, from their platforms at the end of every month. That is what motivates them. That is why they can come up and lie all manner of lies, forgetting that they are there as the image of Biafra. They are projecting the image of Biafra. They are talking about Biafra. Genuine Biafrans, if you come across this video, please like, subscribe. I greet you all. Peace and love.